I refused to reconnect with the daughter I raised for 12 years after she reached out. When I was 24, I became a dad to this little girl named Lily. I changed her diapers, taught her how to ride a bike, helped with homework every night. I did everything a father does. Her mom and I split up when Lily was 6, but I stayed involved. I paid child support every month, picked her up every other weekend, never missed a birthday or school event. Her mom moved in with this guy named Mark pretty quickly after we broke up, but I didn't think much of it. Mark was around a lot when I'd drop Lily off or pick her up. He seemed like an okay guy. Lily called him by his first name, and I figured he was just the new stepdad trying to be friendly. Everything seemed normal until Lily turned 12. I was dropping her off one Sunday evening and overheard her talking to Mark through the window. She said, "Love you, Dad. See you tomorrow." I froze. Dad? She'd never called him that before. When I asked her about it later that week, she got this guilty look on her face. She admitted that Mark was actually her biological father. They'd done a DNA test years ago. My ex had apparently cheated on me with Mark before we even broke up, got pregnant, and just let me believe Lily was mine. The worst part was that Lily had known Mark was her real dad since she was 9. 3 whole years. Her mom told her but made her promise not to tell me, said it would break my heart and ruin everything. So this 12-year-old kid had been lying to my face for years. I felt like someone had punched me in the stomach. I'd spent 12 years raising a child who wasn't mine, and everyone knew except me. I immediately got a lawyer and challenged the paternity in court. The DNA test confirmed what I already knew. She wasn't mine. The judge stopped my child support payments since Mark was the biological father. After that, Lily stopped wanting to see me. At first I thought maybe she was confused or scared, but then I realized the truth. Without the court-ordered visits and child support, she just didn't need me anymore. She had her real dad. A couple years later, Mark officially got parental responsibility for her. We stopped talking completely. She was 14 the last time I saw her. That was 6 years ago. During those 6 years, she'd stayed in touch with my parents though. My mom would mention her sometimes, say she was doing well in school or had gotten into college. I'd just change the subject. I didn't want to hear about her. Then my mom died last month. Cancer. It was sudden and horrible. At the funeral, my dad had invited Lily without telling me. I was standing by the casket when I saw her walk in. She was 20 years old now, looked so different, so grown up. She came over to me with tears in her eyes. I didn't know what to do, so I just hugged her and gave her a kiss on the cheek. We exchanged some basic pleasantries about how sorry we were about my mom. I thought that was it, just being polite at a funeral. But 3 days later, I got this long message from her on Facebook. She wrote about how much seeing me meant to her, how she'd missed me every single day for the past 6 years, how she regretted everything that happened and the way things ended. She said she wanted to meet up and talk, maybe grab coffee and reconnect. She wrote that she understood if I was angry, but that she hoped I could forgive her because I was the only real dad she'd ever known. I read it 5 times and then just closed my phone. I haven't responded. My dad called me yesterday saying I was being cruel. He said Lily is still his granddaughter no matter what some DNA test says, and that I should at least hear her out. But all I can think about is those 3 years she lied to my face, how she chose Mark over me the second the child support stopped, how I wasted 12 years of my life on someone else's kid.